there, in this video we're going to look at a few of the tricks that the high street and online stores use to sell you more. The upsell. Now there's lots of different ways that you can do this, and it's down to a few factors of whether it will work for you. So it's raising the value of the order. An average order value is one of the metrics many online businesses are tracking. So dependent on what the value on the site is of the mainstream products you're listing, then you can quite cleverly raise the value by doing offers. Now, those offers have to work for you. So if, for example, they buy a certain number of something, or the buy one, get one free, buy two, get one free, that means they're selling more product, but they are actually discounting, but not showing it as a discount. Now, why and how would you do that? Well, economies of scale mean when you buy something, you're probably buying a lot of it in one go to get a discount. So if you've gone through all of the testing, does it work, and you know you now have a solid evergreen product, you're going to be looking at quantities and quantity discount. Now, the best way to make this work for your business is to get rid of a whole chunk of it really quickly to get the cash back in the bank that you've spent out on it. So you'll probably get a buy two, get one free deal, or a mix and match deal for the same thing across a selection of products. And that's so they can get the cash back in the bank for a certain percentage of it, and they'll have it on a limited time deal. So it might be a bank holiday weekend, which is quite common, Black Friday deals, which everybody are waiting for, or it could be just an end of season because they're bringing new lines through. So if you can offer deals where they're buying more and you're giving them a deal for the price, then great, even better. If it keeps it under the 2 kilo price, 2 kilo in weight, because you're not paying any more for the postage. So it makes absolutely perfect sense to you to save on 2 sets of postage and sending 3 lots of goods out. So they're winning by not paying out for 2 more sets of postage, and they've given you a discount that's probably less than that. Either way, you both win. They get money in the bank, you get your product at a good deal, and happy days. Doesn't always work for everyone, for every product, but definitely worth a go. Times they're going to do it are usually when people get paid. So often it's a payday code that people are putting on there. But there are times of the year when people are now expecting it. Black Friday, absolutely 100%. So make sure you plan well in advance for the products that are going to go on there. Now, many of the stores have this absolutely off to a T. All those reduced goods are not anything that you've seen in the store all year round. They're stuff they've specifically brought in for a sale. Used to be that they were clearing what was left and you'd wait for the goods to actually go down in price, because anything on a shelf in a retail store is turned around quite quickly. And you might see discounts on things like that, but online it's evergreen. So unless they're selling seasonal products that they want shot of, the chances are it's not quite as good as a deal as you expected it to be when you're a purchaser. So as a vendor, what can you do to help your customer? Why not bundle something that goes with it? So if you're selling hair products, for example, a hairbrush, something that is an inexpensive but quality essential that goes with it, or something that's been hanging around for a bit, but make sure that it fits with what you're bundling it with, because there's absolutely no point putting a deal in for something that's useless to them. So try and give value for money rather than discounts, and I would go for more product rather than discounting for a single one. It means you both win, and you're definitely heading in a better space with a better ROI. So bundling things is always a great space, and it doesn't have to be expensive to bundle. I mentioned we have lovely boxes earlier. Just putting things in a lovely box and bundling it together, that's all it takes. So think of things that go together, raise the value of everything price-wise that you have on the site, and build into the entire cycle of all of your product how much you want in the beginning to allow you to have some discount maneuverability when you are doing buy two get one free. But don't go down the route of many of the high street spaces. They put stuff on at a ridiculously high price so they can then discount it. It might fool people for 5 minutes, but it isn't going to fool people forever. And they notice when you're price hiking. So try and get your price right in the beginning. Now, I know we're in an interesting world right now, and the cost of supplies and everything is going in the upward direction, but try to be reasonable. And it's much better to sell stuff at slightly less than you really wanted if it means that you're going to sell far more of it. So price points are really important. So 10, 50 and 100 are probably good spaces to be. But as we've said earlier, understanding and knowing your customer, you will know what their price points are likely to be, and try testing things before you go bonkers with everything.